necklace on your wrist, a plain Jane.
The following video is broadcasting live, and thank you for being my studio audience. Thank you for hitting thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more black news, celebrity entertainment, and a splash of controversy. Well, what do we have here? The Kardashian Clan is caught up in lies again. Yes, again. Let's unpack this for a while. Y'all know I dragged the Kardashians the other day, the entire clan, because not only do they deserve it, but they have a well-established pattern. These are not isolated incidents with regards to the fetishization of Black men, the swallowing, the spitting out, and the discarding and villainization of Black men that the Kardashians frequently do. So I rolled over not too long ago and I saw that Ray J has debunked. He's speaking out and responding to Kim Kardashian and her claims that Kanye West, let's do a timeline and backtrack a little bit and see if y'all really remember what's going on. And shout out to everybody in the live chat. I really appreciate you. And thank you for hitting thumbs up. So you'll take a look on the screenshot here. I'm surfing in the comments on Hollywood Unlocked. So shout out to them for grabbing this, because it was the Hollywood Unlocked comment section where Kanye West actually decided to say something about Kim Kardashian's lies, right? So a while ago, Kanye West came out, and this is something I've been following for a while. Kanye came out and said, listen, Kim, this is what I did for you. I flew across the country overnight to go to Ray J to retrieve the unseen second part of the infamous 2007 sex tape in order to save you embarrassment. And if you remember, my God, another incident of the Kardashians devouring and spitting out and discarding a Black man after they've gotten what they wanted from it. Crazy. So Kanye comes out and he's like, listen, I saved you all this. I went and got part 2 of the sex tape. Well, it's 3:01 where I am over here in Baltimore. Kim Kardashian says, I can't believe that you brought this up, Kanye. You all remember a while ago, Kanye West was going on these daily erratic Instagram rants. I mean, he was calling out everybody from Pete Davidson, aka Skeet Davidson, to Hillary Clinton, to Obama. Nobody was off limits, but he did let out the fact that, listen, I went to go get this sex tape to save you some embarrassment. And we know that this is a part of the Kardashian storyline as they have this new reboot of the Kardashians on Hulu Plus. We know how their storylines work. And it's just really interesting how they really tried to come after him and attack him for even bringing that up. Oh, Kanye, you're trying to humiliate me by bringing this up. You didn't have to say that, all to find out that this is something that you were going to dramatically lay out on the show. And the reason why Kanye West was saying this stuff about, let's say about like 2 months ago, was because they had already filmed that part of the show / segment. So this is something you might have seen it in the blogs today. Kim Kardashian crying white tears with her privileged ass, crying these white tears about how she's just so humiliated by by the sex tape, right? And we remember, we saw not too long ago, Kim Kardashian was crying because one of her children was playing Roblox, which is this game that all the younger kids are playing nowadays. I mean younger kids. And there was an ad for the sex tape, allegedly. I don't even believe it, but like an ad for a sex tape along Roblox. Okay, girl. We know how they like to flip and reverse and alter the truth. And this is something that she dramatically cries about, because when Kim Kardashian, much like when any other person that is not of color cries, it's like, world, stop. Listen to me cry. I'm a victim here. And no, ma'am, not at all. So Ray J stepping up, and make sure you follow In the Know Radio on Instagram as well. This is another brand that I own, a blog that I run in the midst of my busy schedule. So I posted this not too long ago, and I said, you know what, let me go make a video, because like I said, I caught this comment and we can see what Ray J is saying. He's like, all of this is a lie. I can't let them do this anymore. It's so untrue. So what I'm hoping is that Ray J comes out when he sits down and he does an interview and he speaks out at length, not just this comment, although this comment is something that I zoomed in on literally 2 hours ago. It happened, right? So you'll see this all over the blogs tomorrow. Ray J responds to Kim Kardashian. Your girl Jane is on it, okay? So you definitely want to make sure you subscribe. You definitely want to hit thumbs up, and you don't want to neglect to hit that notification bell and turn on all notifications so that you never miss out on any of this syrup, okay? And so I really appreciate the fact that Ray J is coming out and speaking his piece. So let me get into this caption that I wrote up over on Ending Radio. Are we surprised? Like, are we really surprised by any of this? Ray J decided to respond to Kim Kardashian's lies about Kanye West flying overnight to retrieve the remaining footage from their infamous 2007 sex tape, allegedly, right? So this is a dynamic. This dynamic is actually very interesting because if you remember, Kim Kardashian cried white tears over Kanye bringing up this a few months back when he was in his, doing his daily erratic Instagram post, insinuating that he was trying to humiliate her for mentioning it at all for it to dramatically play out on this new season / reboot of the Kardashians on Hulu Plus. And whether it's true or not, honestly, I feel like I'm glad that Kanye spilled it early, because the Kardashian Clan tried to flip the script and play victim when Kanye mentioned it. All for them to have already had filmed this scene, okay, so that they could capitalize off of villainizing Ray J. So it wasn't that, it was untrue or they were humiliated by Kanye bringing it up. They wanted to be responsible for bringing it up alone so that they could capitalize off of it, okay? So I'm glad that Kanye spilled those beans early, 195,000%. And I'm also glad that Ray J was able to tell his piece and debunk their mess, because if you've seen the 2007 tape, they were both willing participants and very aware of the scheme that they used in order to attain notoriety. That's just what it is. So I'm hoping that Ray J slams them. I feel like Ray J has been pretty quiet despite all this stuff, because this is the thing, like, how is it that you both made this decision? It's a raunchy decision, in my opinion, right? To lie to either you do sex work or you don't, but don't lie and play victim after it's done. Both of you all were willing participants in this stunt. It was a stunt. That's all the Kardashians are full of, is stunts. And so you and Ray J did this thing, and then years later you try to throw him under the bus by trying to say there's a second part of the footage that might be released, trying to make Ray J look bad. No, baby, both of y'all laid down and y'all did that together, literally, not even metaphorically. So it's just really ironic. I'm like, what another case of the culture vultureism that is deeply embedded and woven into the fabric of who the Kardashians are. Period. Really ironic. And this is exactly why I read them for filth the other day. You will find that link in the description box if you haven't seen it already, because I dragged, because I had to go down the history. Don't get me wrong. Is Black China ghetto? Yes. But the Kardashians are ghetto too. So when Kris Jenner decided to call Blac Chyna ghetto, I'm like, oh no, let me remind you how ghetto y'all are. Y'all are full of it. Full of it. So check that video out if you haven't already. This is the thumbnail. It should be a part of the very same playlist. Let me go ahead. I'm going to just show you a snippet because I really went in. I went in.
See, the difference is we call a lot of white shenanigans hillbilly shit, bigot shit, redneck shit. No, it's fucking ghetto. We just don't fucking call it that, but that's what it is. It's the same behavior.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain giant.
We need to talk about Kris Jenner. Me talking about the Klan, right? Because that's what they are. They're a Klan. The Kardashians, the Kim, the Courtney, the Kris, the Kendall, Kylie's, they are definitely a Klan, right? And their culture vultures they've been taking from us for years. Was Khloe married to Tristan when she had the kid? Was she? Or did she?
So this is a good 20-minute passionate drag, and check it out if you have not already. I had a lot of fun making that video and snipping it down so I could give y'all a little syrup. Because y'all know things are always sticky in Hollywood and in real life. And we always gonna get into it over here with your girl, the plainest Jane. Okay, so what up and welcome back to the channel. If you're new or you're just trickling in, there's always something to get into over here. All right. Hey, thanks for letting me keep you connected and in the know with what's happening in the Black world. Don't forget to smash on that like button for support and for more Black news. So, Purple Nemo, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the live chat. I really appreciate y'all. Someone say, yeah, I did drag them. My mom was hyped. She's 72. Because it's true. Like, stop it. Like, y'all do a lot of bogusness too. And lying on Black men after you willingly participate in the shenanigans that the two of y'all conspire about together is, I'm not having it. I'm going to remind y'all, I'm going to remind the public, and I'm going to drag y'all to hell each and every time. You know, is Kanye West, does he have some issues? Absolutely. However, y'all chewed him up and y'all spit him out the same way y'all did to Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom ain't been right since Khloe Kardashian. There are so many Black men that they either ruined mentally or emotionally, or they try to ruin their image whenever they need a new storyline for the show. And it's quite pathetic. And I take pleasure in reminding y'all about the culture vulturism, about the caucasity, about the clear people's pattern of doing this shit to us. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was supposed to be taking a break, but I said, you know what? This is just an effortless, just a bit of an easy update to come bring y'all with regards to the storyline that they are trying to always hold on to and conspire and plot based off of Black people that they benefited from. Stop it with your close proximity to Blackness. It's cool when you get what you need out of it. But when you're done, you chew them up and you spit them out. You then try and villainize them. No. The both of you held equal responsibility in that sex tape, Kim and Ray J. So stop trying to make Kim look bad. When it comes to you and Kanye, the both of y'all are equally responsible for the way that y'all decided to become entangled in one another. And to be quite frank, we warned the both of you. We warned you, Kim Kardashian, that regardless of the fact that you might be his preference, you might be his clear queen, his snow bunny goddess, you're still going to get that same treatment that us Black women get from Black men who don't have a grip on their emotions, especially a narcissistic man like a Kanye West. You think because you fetishize Black men, and this is literally the richest Black man in the country, okay? $2.2 billion is his net worth, more than Jay-Z, who was at $1.7 billion, despite the fact that he's the richest man, potentially a very influential man in the industry, period, not just music, fashion, whatever. You're still going to get baby mama treatment, and you're still going to be having to deal with the effects of the typical Black man who hasn't dealt with his trauma. And that is what you got. You thought that because, oh, he's not going to treat me how, he treats those Black girls. I'm not bullshit. He did. And we also warned Kanye West. Kanye, you go over there to her. She's going to chew you up and spit you out and discard you and villainize you any chance she gets. Oh no, that's my queen, and she's so clean and better than Amber Rose because I had to take all these showers and so on and so forth. See, really, there's ultimately no difference between and he got what he got, right? So we warned the both of them, and both of them decided to run towards the fire, and honestly, both of them got burned. It's just that Kim K is in the clan, the Kardashian clan, are PR magicians. So they're always going to spin something and come out looking innocent and come out making themselves look like the victim in the situation while villainizing the Black person that they were just deeply intertwined with. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. There's ultimately no real difference outside of status and money between an Amber Rose and a Kim Kardashian. If Kanye really felt like, that he needed to take 1,000 showers after dealing with Amber Rose, what the fuck did he think he needed to do after he dealt with the Kim Kardashian? How many people has she been passed through? How many people did we literally see her? I mean, if anybody saw the tape back in 2007, come on. But you thought because she wasn't Black and denied being a part of the sex work industry, that was a plot. You felt like she was the better preference, and you learned that fat meat is greasy. All three of them are baby mamas. All of them. They got kids. None of them are married to the father of their children. They may have been a wife at one point. They may have been married at one point to their child's father, as far as Kim and as far as Chris. But ultimately, all of y'all are just ghetto. It's pathetic, especially being a doormat. Khloe, like you love struggle love. You love being, a doormat. Toxic struggle love like that is ghetto. It's ghetto. It's ghetto. It's ghetto. The difference is we call it hillbilly shit or redneck shit. That's the difference. We just don't call it that. And I'm going to remind you every time. And if you go check out the video where I did drag the Kardashians, you'll be able to even see me break down the definition of ghetto, which I really feel is ridiculous. It's not even that I feel it is. It's very inaccurate, and it's full of stigma and prejudice. So before I get into all that, go check out that video if you haven't already. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Ray J has absolutely responded to Kim Kardashian and her bogusness, okay, with regards to trying to create a storyline and pretending like there's another sex tape out there. I want to hear from Ray J. We've heard from Kanye. Kanye portrayed it like it's true, right? And even though Ray J and Kanye have two different sides of the coin, Kanye is saying, look, I went to go get the sex tape. The second part of the sex tape exists. While Ray J says this is untrue. They're conflicting stories, but you know what? I respect both of them coming out because it makes the Kardashians look like shit. What Kanye said makes the Kardashians look like shit because it's like, no, he wasn't trying to humiliate you by saying, I went to go get that tape. He knew that scene was already filmed and he ruined y'all keeping that element of surprise and that shocker that you wanted to dramatically display yourself in the show so that y'all can make more money. Capitalism is always going to capitalize. And that's what y'all were trying to do. And you villainized him and lied on him in the process. Number one, right? It wasn't humiliation. It's just he let y'all secret out the bag before y'all could. And then we have Ray J's side of the story, which is all this shit is untrue. And like I said, two totally different sides of the coin, but I respect it because it makes Kim and the rest of the clan look like shit. And it holds them to task. Stop playing with these black men. And the difference between a Kanye and a Ray J is Ray J still got his sanity. He still does some clown stuff. he don't treat his wife right. I don't like that about him, but he is a businessman with with a lot of businesses and so on and so forth. But this is really interesting. It's really interesting. And they love laying with the BBC and having black babies, right? Until it's time for them to, put more space and distance in between their proximity to blackness after they already got what they wanted, after they get the recreation, after they get the reproduction, which is the kids. They're like, I'm done with you. I'm moving on to the next. You know what? I think I'm going to be done with the blacks for right now. Let me go ahead and get with Pete. But then again, you know what? I'm not done with the blacks because I'm going to go steal and rip off some stuff from some small black fashion line or some small black makeup company and whatever. And they just move on to the next. It's a cycle. My question to you all is, when is the tide really going to change and shift with regards to the Kardashians? We have seen time and time again. Time and time again, we have seen them be exposed. At this point, we got enough ammo to create a goddamn Surviving the Kardashians, do we not? How many times have they done this to black people since even before 2007? So it's so easy for a black person to make one misstep or to do two fucked up things. Cancel them. They're out of here. When the fuck are we going to cancel the Kardashians? When is the tide really going to change and the public en masse decide to say, you know what? No, it's that white privilege. It's white privilege. It is white privilege. That's why we should be supportive of Blac Chyna. Listen, I hope Blac Chyna wins. That whole trial is a mess on both sides. I can honestly say, I do hope that Blac Chyna wins, but the whole trial is just, oh my God, it's a train wreck. It's like a reality. The trial itself is like a reality show. That's where we really need the cameras in the courtroom. That's where we really need. So yeah, when is the tide really going to change for the Kardashians? Just when? I want to know when, as a people. I predict, right? Because I was having this conversation with a homegirl earlier. I predict that the tide may shift in about 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. I mean, hell, the Kardashians are even disrespectful to people that aren't black. They're like, oh, you need to get the fuck up and get your ass to work. Bitch, what? What did you work besides the salt and pepper grinder move we saw you do on Ray J? You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You bummed your way to the top the way that a privileged person can. You didn't work to get where you are. You and your family and your privilege are part of a hierarchy that can benefit off of capitalizing. And that's just what it is. Stop playing with me. Like, I'm not with it. Thank you so much, Purple Nemo. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, this is really interesting. I just I, why are they relevant? You know what? I think that they have mastered the ability to teeter the line and outrage people. Like I've been saying, this there is this marketing tactic where, and we know that the Kardashians live religiously by all attention is good attention. So it is a marketing tactic to intentionally outrage people and troll people for relevancy, for some sort of capital, whether it's actual capital, whether it's social capital, whether it's clout, whether it's the trend, so that people get curious enough to get the full story themselves. But with people getting curious enough to get the full story themselves, with them making themselves trend by outraging people, they have still garnered a click and a view, which is more visibility, more ratings for their shows and whatever projects and products they had put out at that time. And so this is the reason why they are so successful. The thing about it is, this is a Black person could never do the things that they have done to white people or anyone else with this type of established pattern. Like I said, we can literally create a surviving Kardashians right now. I don't know why no one's done it yet. I don't know why. I've been thinking about making a surviving Kardashians video myself. It'll probably be a 40-minute thing, closer to an hour maybe. But I'm like, damn, how long am I going to be researching? I know about the 17 things I know off the top of my head that they've done to Black people and Black culture. But damn, they've done it so much. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker, GB. I really appreciate that. Are Black folks to blame for making them relevant? You know what? I think that with the Kardashians, I think that there is some blame, right? Some of it. There is some blame for Black people to take because, again, like I said, we knew the pattern. We were telling Kanye. Kanye felt like my pretty preference, my clear queen, my snow bunny woman ain't gonna do me like you Black women do, and he got burnt. The information is out here, but the Kardashians are very predatory. They prey on men who have this weak spot for thinking that white is right or white is better. And they prey upon those Black men in particular. And they eat them up and they swallow them alive on some Black Widow shit. You know, like a Black Widow spider. She mates with the male spider. And when she's done, she kills him and she eats him. And that's what the Kardashians do. So I do think that Black people have to take some accountability when they get caught up in the web of the Kardashians, especially when, we were warning Kanye. We were throwing our red sirens up. We had our little, when the people are on the plane strip landings and they got those glowing sticks trying to direct. We're like, Kanye, don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature on the subject. You sure? He said, I'm sure. We said, okay, buddy, go for it. And what'd he do? He got burnt, and he's even crazier than he was when he walked into it. Walking out of it, see, Kanye was already off his beaten rocker on his way into being entangled in the web of the Kardashians. Now he's even more thrown off in the mind, in the spirit. And I would be so concerned for them kids if he had full custody. I really would. Because Kanye ain't got all his marbles right now. I hope he gets better, and I hope he attends to his mental health. But this is a well-established pattern here. And I do think that there is some accountability for Black folk to take. I do. Someone came close, but I'm sure the rabbit hole goes so deep when it comes to that clan. Okay. Like, it's just what it is. Yeah, I don't think that Black women are to blame because we don't fool with them. Absolutely. It's the Black men that fall victim. It's that Christian Toby Obum Selly mentality that, these non-Black women are better than these Black because I'm tired of these Black women. Okay, don't think that you're not going to get tired of non-Black women, and don't think the non-Black women ain't going to trade on you at the bottom of a dime. There is a difference between us, but I won't get into all that, right? I love talking about issues that involve Black and non-Black people, Black and white, right? And really just waking Black folk up. And I'm even dedicated to waking myself up even further. I know it seems like, I'm pretty knowledgeable and I'm pretty level-headed about this stuff, and cool, I'll acknowledge that, but there's always more room to learn. And so someone called me the other day, Dr. Umar Jane, and that shit cracked me up. It cracked me up because I'm like, come on, like we need to gatekeep and to reserve our potency and our power more. The more we let our guard down and let these non-Black people come in and steal just our spirit, our happiness, our style, our this, and then they run off with it and we're depleted. What are we left with then? It dilutes our power and our potency. It does. And so one thing that I think that is a spot, an area for improvement for Black people is we need to gatekeep more often. I don't know if y'all been seeing lately. There have been these clips of white women. I call them Bud Light Becky's because the one in particular went viral. And it was Bud Light Becky rapping every word to a rap song like that with and Black people were so impressed. I mean, they shared it like, oh, this is a mood. This is fire because a white woman, right? Holding a Bud Light, because she was literally holding a Bud Light and rapping every word to a rap song. She goes viral. The shit has went viral. When do we go viral for singing Nickelback or Paramore or an old Backstreet Boys song? When the fuck do they put us on a pedestal like that and be like, yeah, let's invite them to our tuna casserole gathering? They fucking don't. Why are we so impressed by that shit? And why do we always want to let these select white people to the fucking cookout? No, close the fucking gate. Close the gate. Stop praising their bullshit. Because if that's the case, all they got to do is learn the words to a rap song or a verse, because she missed several words. She missed like a whole 2 bars. Right, that she got wrong, and she remembered one verse to a song, and Black people went crazy. Stop that shit. Stop it. That's not impressive. And we have given her the attention that she wanted by going viral. And now, for the Black men that really feel like, oh, I want me a white woman because Black women ain't shit. They over there drooling over her. She got all these thousands of followers now. She'll probably be verified. Get her blue check by next week. They don't do that shit for us. Why are we doing that for them? It makes no sense. We need to gatekeep more often in our community. Bud Light Becky, she was holding a Bud Light in her hand. Like, what is going on? It doesn't make sense. Not tuna casserole, Lord, not tuna casserole. No, but honestly, when do they want to invite us to their unseasoned function because we learned the words to that song? Do I know plenty of songs by non-Black people? Oh, absolutely. Okay, don't get it messed up. But that's not anything that Black people get praised for. So I just think that we could benefit from gatekeeping and like, okay, that's cute, but keep scrolling. Don't invite her to the cookout. Because it dilutes our power and our potency. And once they get in, who knows what their intention is? You could end up waking up dead like Christian Toby Obumseli. Very sad situation. However, he thought white was better. White women were better. It's not like white women were just his preference and he left it there. He really felt like Black women ain't shit and I love white women. And what happened? He ended up being stabbed to death because behind all that fetishization and wanting the big black cock, the BBC, and wanting the sauce and the culture and the swag, they will stab you, kill you, and go out to have a motherfucking drink the next day like it's nothing. Like a black widow, right? Not like the color black, but bitch like the spider. And spit you out. And that's just what it is. So we just need to be careful. And these are just some of the things that I notice. Potato salad with raisins. These are just some of the things that I've noticed that really make me itch when I'm scrolling through social media. I've seen that white girl on my timeline so many times. And I'm not, anti-white, but I'm certainly pro-Black. And because you're pro-Black, it doesn't make you anti-white. However, I got so tired of seeing Black people put this white girl who learned one rap verse on a damn pedestal over the last couple of days. She's all over everybody's timeline. Hell, I think she made it to Baller Alert and World Star Hip Hop. What this video is, it's a collection of memes that address how Black women really were determined to set out this fight to sit out this fight with regards to Christian Obumseli. Okay. And so we were just wondering, like, girl, like, why are you wasting your time getting worked up over this man who literally thinks that Black women are shit? They think we're shit. So that's what this video is full of. It's full of these reactions to and you know, I edited this video, right? But it's like, girl, like it made for great news. It made for great news. There was a lot of commentary done. But
I'll videotape her right now. You should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just killed your boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, you sound like you slow. Stop saying that out loud so people can hear how crazy you really are.
They beating your ass in the quote retweets.
Loser.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm Courtney Taylor, and I do OF for a living.
OnlyFans. You got like 1 million followers or something?
2 million.
Damn. You look like the type of girl that only dates like rich guys. Is that true?
No, that's not true. I only date Black guys, especially Black guys. Let me clarify. I only date rich.
Okay, rich Black guys. There we go. And you know you're toxic.
Yeah.
You can tell she likes Black guys. It's like especially Black guys. For all you watching, I'm with it. Do you like to be fully controlled, or do you?
I like to be submissive. Pretty well, yeah, in the bedroom,
Yes.
but like in my life, I don't like anybody to tell me what to do.
So you only want them to tell you what to do in the bedroom. Other than that, you don't want them to tell you anything.
Right. That's exactly it. Yes.
So that sounds like you're a control freak with your relationships. Be careful with this one. She's gonna boss you around like
Exactly. Sweet toxicity.
So you only date rich Black guys. So
Just looking out of the window.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain giant.
yeah, so it definitely wasn't our fight. And that was just a small clip. That video really cracks me up. It didn't get that many views, but I don't care. The video gives me life. It cracks me up. And yeah, I listen, let me know what you think about Ray J coming out to speak. Would you be interested, right, in seeing Ray J come forward and sit down and do, because you know what the Kardashians do, right? When they feel like they're the victim of something, when they feel like they have been done wrong, they go and they do this big dramatic rollout where it's like, this is how it made me feel, and it's white tears. I'm not saying I want Ray J to get up there and cry, but I want Ray J to do a shit. Go to Gayle King, or should he? Go to somebody and do an interview and make them look like shit and make it serious. Don't just get on the Instagram and do a video, although that'll suffice, right? Sit down and do a serious interview and talk about the impact and the disservice it does for you as a Black man, considering that both you and Kim laid down as willing participants, and how that made you feel. It was wrong. It was wrong. Expose them and call Kim a liar in it. Don't say she's being untruthful. No, she's a liar. That never happened. Sorry, Ray J, you're a part of it because you agreed to go pick up some damn tape. But I mean, hey, hey, they said Ray J needs to drop the tape. Listen, I want to hear from Ray J. I'm knocking down Ray J's. I'm turning on them notifications. I want to hear from you. Ray J, say something to us, please. We need to know. But look, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thank you for your time and your energy. Let me know your thoughts on this situation with Ray J, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. Do you believe Kim Kardashian that this second tape that Kanye West went to go retrieve, do you believe her? Or do you believe Ray J and saying, no, that's not true? Any and all thoughts, make sure you keep it sticky and real down below in the comments. Don't forget to check in on yourself, find some peace, do some things to grant yourself release and hold on to your loved ones. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe and thumbs up or down. Either way, I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of this celebrity serve, any of this breaking black news and celebrity updates. And don't forget to drop some pancakes for me, because you know over here I love my pancakes, and that's my official channel emoji, and they make me happy. Y'all stay beautiful, black, and blessed, and have an amazing Friday, and I will hear from you later today. We're going to get to part 2 of the transcripts backstage for all of my channel members tomorrow. The Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez December 14th court date transcripts. It's crazy. I'm finished making the seating charts, and the seating charts are definitely very different. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out later on when I read the transcripts for everyone sometime this weekend. Okay? I love you all so much. Y'all stay beautiful, black, and blessed, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Deuces. But that's it. If you want to catch more of my commentary on black culture or vital and trending information, be sure to subscribe by hitting that little circle in the middle of the screen, or I'll catch you in one of these rectangles to the right in another video. I'll see you there.